guys, you may have known me for someone else, so I guess you already know the video. Let's get going. So we start off when Goku was a kid. When he was a kid, he has a strange aura coming from him. It's God key. And when the scouter tries to read his power level, they got 0. Not only that, is not only that is he has an immense pressure, but his power level is just 0. So the king or Bardock and the king thought it's because the scouter breaks. So they get a new one and try to do it again. But of course, it got nothing to do. So the king thought maybe he has the same power as Beerus. And he had some jealousy because his son isn't that strong. So he put Goku or Kakarot into a space pod. And the space pod go through Vampa. But of course, this is when Frieza is going to destroy the planet. So when it destroyed the planet, the signal and the space pod accidentally got sent off flying into a wormhole that get him through Beerus' planet. Yeah, I know. This isn't the one that you see in the, but just get on with it. So pretty much go and tries to eradicate the whole planet without even a single science left. So he scattered his senses, the scouters, and gave it to some police force, and they scout around and see whatever left of it. And they've seen 3 left of it, which is Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa. They go to the planet where it's at, and Frieza lied that there's a big meteor that destroyed the planet. It's so big that it can't be destroyed by just one blast or many blasts. Even all of the science combined, that's how big it is. But not really. Yeah, meteor is pretty darn hard to destroy because it's pretty much stronger than metal. But the sun can destroy a freaking planet, bro, and they can't destroy a freaking meteor except if it's made out of the strongest, the one that Kaioshin created, the strongest metal in the world. If the meteor is the strongest stone in the world, maybe, just maybe, it will happen. That's my explanation for now. So, yeah. So when Goku landed there, we sense so much power in him. Of course, he's not so strong, he's not so high. He's at the level of Super Saiyan 2, yeah. 2 Goku in his first no. Yeah. Super Saiyan 1 Mastered Goku. That one. When he's at Cell Games, yeah. That would be good enough. So, of course, he did not have training and that's his base form. And we don't wanna give him so much power and eradicate everyone. So, let's just give him a little bit strength and get him off. Of course, I'm gonna create some new characters so they can at least gain some power through Goku. So now let's go. So when Goku arrived, Beerus is still awake and he see this kid. This kid has huge potential and he bring him in and he has God key. So he thought maybe this is the one that will get me to use my full power and be my rival. Yep. And he's seen lots of potential for him. So and sometimes Beerus train him and raise him until he's 10. When he's 10, his power level is about as strong as Super Saiyan 20. No, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. Kaioken times 10. Yeah, Kaioken times 10. In Heat Battle. The 6 versus 7 universe. Champa versus Beerus, he is at the level of that. So Whis tell him that he was supposed to go to the earth, so he got to the earth. And let me tell you what his abilities are. First of all, he has a dragon. He has the dragon. Oh, and first of all, he has the dragon. That's pretty much hard. Oh, and let me say this to you. This is my first what if in Dragon Ball. So this will be good. So he will be pretty much unstoppable in this series. So when he got there, he sees Piccolo, not Junior, Piccolo destroying the planet. So he pretty much eradicates him immediately. She punched through his gut and Piccolo spit out an egg. And very much Chi-Chi and the other sea fighters are impressed of how much this guy is so strong. So they go to Goku and get much of questions, so they know how much it is. And yes, he will have the Dragon Ball because I give him a little bit of overpower. His Dragon Ball will look like this universal. This way. His Dragon Ball will look like this one. And a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and boom. His Dragon Ball will look like that. But with this, with that. You already know the stars in the ball. Yeah. His Dragon Ball will look like that in the ball. And his dragon will look like that, like Shenron. But he will be white and his eyes are reddish. Yeah, I know it's red, but it's more reddish than the original. So yeah. And he has a little bit of pupil in green pupil. It's not really green, but it's greenish. So yeah. So they move around, go to Goku, and they thank him. And the original happened. Chi and Goku got together. And now Vegeta part. The second part where Goku was facing off Vegeta. Not really Vegeta arc, but let's get to Raditz arc first before the Vegeta arc. So Raditz is going through the scouter and find Kakarot. And yes, he learned how to use ki. So he pretty much can be sensed, but not the God ki. His ki is pretty much high, and you can sense his power level. His power level is about 1 million of the ki. But of course, with if you can sense the God ki, it's not that. It's much more stronger than that. Yep, he's still training, but not as much. Let's just say in the original, he's at least 2 times stronger. And yes, I will give Raditz become more stronger. He's about 10 times stronger than Frieza final form. And yes, Frieza is going to be stronger as well, because he get a prophecy that someone's going to beat him. So he pretty much did train, and his potential is much more greater this time. So yeah, if he had God Ki, then Vegeta will have if he had Ultra Instinct Ki, then Vegeta will have God Ki. So yeah, Raditz is fighting him, and Goku was impressed. He's keeping up with Raditz, but he's pretty much impressed that he's that strong. And when that happened, he pretty much eradicate Raditz. He power up a bit and eradicate Raditz. That's when Piccolo arrived. Junior Piccolo arrived and fight Goku. They switch blows, pass, and so yeah, it's pretty much hard to believe that Piccolo is keeping up with him. But yes, he will have more potential because he goes to the Dragon Ball and wish for immortality for he knows Goku is stronger than him, and wish for, and then he wait a little bit and wish for his potential to be strong as Shenron can get him. So yeah, and as strong as he gets, Shenron can only give him the potential of original Vegeta. Of course, Goku's potential will be stronger. Gohan, the son of Goku, is his potential will be a bit stronger, and this time he's the legendary Super Saiyan. But of course, Goku will have more potential than Gohan. And yes, every single thing that he do will give him stronger. Like he's just walking, it will increase his strength. Not so much, but it still increase his strength. And jogging, it will increase his strength. Not so much, but not so little. And training, it will increase his strength a lot. Even a bit training, like 20 minutes training, it will increase his power a lot. That's how many potential. That's how strong his potential are. And it's even luck, because Whis lack it. If someone knows his potential and someone go and copy his potential, yes, Whis kinda have some futuristic mind, and he got a prophecy of someone getting his body, and getting his body, that means the Super Dragon Ball can get his body. But of course not, he cannot copy his potential, but he can bring somebody's body to another body. But that's not really gonna happen. We forgot one thing first. Goku will not have that, because even if his body will be get by somebody else, no, it's not Samasu. It's another one that hate Goku, because Samasu hates mortals, and pretty much Goku is a deity, not a mortal, a deity. So he will not really go and hate Goku and not get his body. So yeah, the one that get his body is pretty much a mysterious guy that you will know in a bit part. I don't know how much part it would take, but yeah, I would continue this series, and this is special. So this will be a bit long. How about this will be at least 20 or 30 minutes. This is only because this is a special video. And yes, and his Dragon Ball is much more stronger than the Super Dragon Ball, because of his potential. It's not because of his power, it's because of his potential. If it's based of his power, of course, the Super Dragon Ball will be stronger, but because of his potential, it will be based of his potential, and his potential is pretty much infinite, so his Dragon Ball can do anything. But of course, his Dragon Ball is scattered not in the universe, not in the multiverse, not even in the universe dimensional. and multiverse, it will be scattered in different timelines, different times, and different multiverse. Not only that, he will have two of the Dragon Balls himself fused into him. So he will need he he's the one that can only use it. Not really can only use it. Yes, someone can use it, but it's not as strong as Infinity. So they can use it without the two Dragon Balls. So they will pretty much have 5 Dragon Balls and they can still use it. But it will be much more weaker. It will be a strong 10 times stronger than the Super Shenron, but it will be more weaker. So if someone is strong like the Omni King, full power, it can grant you minimum wish. So you say, please give me the potential of the Omni King. Of course, you cannot have that. He will say, sorry, but I cannot have that. Because Goku himself didn't even get anyone to wish to be a deity. Yes, they can wish to be a deity, but not in a super way. So he can only do that. It will pretty much be there. And yes, he can summon the dragon and the balls anytime he wants. And now let's get on to the video itself. So yes, will it will be hard for even him to eradicate anyway. So let's time skip to where Vegeta came, and yeah, this is when he have a good battle. Vegeta was fighting him in his full power in base form, and Goku was in his base form in full power. Yep, he will be in full power because that's how strong I'm giving Vegeta is. So they fight and fight. Oh yeah, and he eradicate Piccolo already, and Piccolo become, you know, Piccolo become the usual. And every single thing was good. And Goku transformed into Super Saiyan God, and Vegeta transformed into a Super Saiyan God as well. And he goes and punch Goku. And Goku was not even faced, and he punched him in the face until it bleed out. And it bleed out so much that Vegeta was even dizzy. So he goes into his Super Saiyan God form, and they go east. The whole universe itself was banging from existence. And Goku goes 50% and Vegeta goes 100%, and they equally match. And Goku, of course, like you will say, wait, base form Vegeta and base form Goku was the same. So that means God form Vegeta at God form Goku will be the same. But why is they are the same level when Goku was clearly using 50% and Vegeta was using 100%? He's born with Ultra Instinct. So every transformation that he get is much more stronger than Vegeta. So, like I said, Kaioken times 1 is Kaioken times 10 to Goku. And Kaioken times 1 to Vegeta is Kaioken times 1. That's how I'm saying it to me. Because this is my explanation from myself. But of course, it's not that. It's not time. It's not a little bit stronger. At least this one. Kaioken times 1 for Vegeta is Kaioken times 1. Kaioken times 1 for Goku is Kaioken times 1 million. Like that. But much more bigger of the multiplier. So, pretty much 50% he's using of the God Key. Because it will be stronger than the original transformation. So, they are at the same level. So, Goku. Now, let's get into battle. So, Goku used 51% and he's getting the upper hand of Vegeta. So, Vegeta goes to Super Saiyan Blue. Goku goes 80% and they at the level at the same. Until Vegeta gets frustrated and transformed into his final form. Whoa. And he goes through his limit until his veins pop up of his head and got through the main power. And when he got into the main power, his hair turned more bluish. And as it turned more bluish, it became more powerful. At least at the power of Beerus 89%. Of course, without any transformation, just base Beerus. And Whis was seeing this shock of how much strong is Vegeta is. But of course, he knows that Goku will be stronger than Vegeta. And he's watching and he sees Goku using his staff. Of course, not the staff of Whis, the staff of this one, staff. Wait. This staff. That staff. He's using that staff. It's stronger than Whis staff, but it's still his staff. And he freaked. Sorry. There we go. He swept Vegeta into the air and use his staff and create 10 million key blasts and shoot it in Vegeta. Vegeta goes and use all of his power to eradicate them. And he successfully did that. And pretty much Goku exits his staff and use one of his and I forgot to say his dragon can wish infinitely if you have the true Dragon Balls. But of course everyone will just use 5 Dragon Balls because Goku have the 2 Dragon Balls. So his wish will be just 50. So he can wish 50. So yeah. But and there is no limit through the dragon wish. And yes, just 1 second before using it, you can use it again because it has no limit. But of course, Goku has no limit. And yes, he's immortal. Not in immortal way. Immortal, he's just immortal in age. So he will pretty much, yeah. And this will be a long part. So I will pretty much create many characters. So yeah, just watch that. And he was fighting Vegeta and goes full power in his God mode with Kaioken times 3. And yes, King Kai was in there and training him. And they're at the same level. Vegeta thought he can't use Goku can't use Super Saiyan Blue, but no. He can use Super Saiyan Blue and Evolution, Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct, and of course Omni Instinct. But of course he you will know this, but I don't know. He will have two this way. Two of that. I don't know if you know what it is, but yeah, he will have two of that. Let's just see if I have any picture of that. So I just noticed I have no picture of that, but yeah, he will have that form. So pretty much here's many form, but his only rival in here is the Omni King. And of course Vegeta. So Vegeta was exhausted and passed out. Of course Goku helped Piccolo try to eradicate Raditz because Raditz is stronger than the original Raditz. And now Broly. And yes, they found Broly. Broly can control the legendary Super Saiyan. So he goes, what? At least he can control it in at least 30 days. That's the max of his control. Because he will be stronger and stronger and stronger. But of course, Broly's control will be stronger and stronger as well. So it will be at max 100 days. So Broly goes into his legendary form, not and go and punch Goku. And yes, he's stronger than Vegeta. So they go on until Goku and Vegeta was not passed out now. Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue and fight Broly at equal terms. But of course, Broly is getting stronger. But don't forget, Goku is getting stronger as well. So they both keep it up until... Oh, and yeah, there will be two legendary Super Saiyan. Until they got to the point that it's 10 days since they're fighting. And pretty much Vegeta was watching this in awe. And he just said to Bulma, to the seaport. Nah, I will definitely be in this one side. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, Kian. Don't don't just kill me. Just don't kill me, okay? And that's very much what I said. And they're fighting until the safe for the fight. Goku goes evolution and Broly goes Super Saiyan 2 Legendary. And they're both still in the fight. Boom and boom and boom. Until Broly, oh, and yeah, because of this fight, Broly got so much control. So he is controlling his fight until infinitely. He can control his power infinitely. So in any days, until he dies, he can control his power still. But if he dies, of course, he can still control his his legendary Super Saiyan. So yeah, they're fighting until Broly has enough of the fighting and goes into his legendary god form. Goku was shocked at how much potential Broly have. So of course Goku 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 goes into Ultra Instinct and they go fighting in equal terms. They go and Goku punch him in the face, but and Broly got sent flying and Broly sent so many cables at him and got sent off flying. They both punching each other, and but Goku got the upper hand because his potential is so much and so much more stronger than Broly's potential. So he's getting stronger every single fight. Broly's getting stronger in 10. Broly's getting stronger every single second, and Goku's getting stronger every single second, every single trillion seconds. Trillion seconds. Yep. Faster than the blink of an eye and speed of light. Yeah. Faster than speed of light. That's how much Goku was fighting. Potential is. And it's even luck. So with just 1 second, he's so strong. So he pretty much got the upper hand until Broly goes into his instinct. Mastered Ultra Instinct. And he goes and punch Goku. And Goku got sent flying. And Goku goes to his Mastered Ultra Instinct. And they go fighting. There's nothing they can do about it. Nothing. The whole world shake. And Goku was using every single power in his Mastered Ultra Instinct. 100%. Broly is using 100% plus 10. Yes, he have more power than a 100%. So yeah, plus 10. He's so strong that not even one person can compare into his power except for Broly. So they keep fighting and fighting until Broly goes into his final form, the legendary. Sorry, wait. The legendary Super Saiyan 4 got Mastered Ultra Instinct plus Super Saiyan 3. So his hair is as long as Super Saiyan 3, and it's legendary Super Saiyan, and it's mastered Ultra Instinct, and his aura is so strong. This is what our protagonist does. He goes to his base form, and use the Ultra Mystic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's very much nothing. It's pretty much not true. I just made it up. So yeah, it's not true, but it will be strong. The Ultra Mystic is pretty much like Gohan Mystic form, but it's combined with Ultra Instinct. So yeah, his strength is incomparable and as strong as Broly's now. So they keep fighting until Goku got the upper hand because of his potential. And when he got the upper hand, he knocked him out immediately. And Goku have more stamina left. And the planet itself was destroyed into pieces. The only thing remain in here is the main city in their continent. Wherever Goku's at, the only thing that's there is that continent. So there was only a little bit of continent left. So what Goku does, summon every single ball and release the dragon and said, prepare everything that happened and reverse everything that happened. And the dragon does that, and everything got to normal because half of the freaking universe was destroyed, and it got poof back alive. And of course, the dragon has infinite, so what more can you do? And heal everyone in here and bring back everyone alive and give this planet a more stronger resistant ball air condition and give this planet at least cannot be destroyed by virus with Ultra Instinct, not Mastered Ultra Instinct. Virus by Mastered Ultra Instinct. It cannot be destroyed by that. If anyone's stronger than that, this earth can be destroyed. Okay? Yeah, that's what he tell the dragon, and the dragon did that, and Naruto said, go back to where you got placed or whatever you're in. And pretty much there's someone who got the Dragon Ball, but what? And go back to him. Oh, I guess the owner of this have something to do. And pretty much he got every single Dragon Ball, and wish for Gohan to be alive. And yes, this is Trunks from the original timeline, and not the future Trunks, but the Trunks in the heroes. And pretty much the heroes are strong, and Gohan in the heroes, let's just say, is much more stronger than the original Gohan. And even in this universe, in this Dragon Ball universe. Oh, and just to say, this is the most strongest Goku I will give it. So I'm inspired by Goku What T23, and every single Goku What If that I'm doing will be in a tournament. So you will know who's the strongest and who's not the strongest. So this is now the pretty much bye, and let's bowling, bro.